Hinder people from taking part, because now you're thinking, if I go to someone's house, I'm gonna be called, because this is the thing, Geza is hiding somewhere in Africa. You are the person who's gonna be held accountable. You are the person who's supporting something or criminality. So you need to think about that. I think he shoots himself in the foot so many times, and he's done it again today. I'll end there for now.
Yeah, Borsalani, and for the sake of our audience, Matsibaba, welcome to the space. Do you think that it is feasible for Zimbabweans to congregate to the Africa Unit Square and walk door to door to Borodale? He has mentioned Borodale, he has mentioned Shisipiti, he has mentioned Chishawasha Hills, he has mentioned all these. So, in terms of uh, in terms of capacity, you have this whole congregation at the Africa Unit Square, and they now walk to Borodale. From Borodale, they go to Chishawasha. From Chishawasha, they go to Grayston Park, also in Borodale. Then from Grayston Park, they go to the other places that he mentioned is Jacob Mafume's place. I've forgotten where it is. And Mtulinguwe's place as well. So this is a bunch of people that will be walking to go there. In terms of organizational capacity, probability, feasibility. Is it possible? For people to be able to walk in that manner. Matsibaba, is that possible?
Thanks Hulu Masquera say Yamane Shamwari. Chekutanga Bosalani ndowira nawo vamapedza kutaura kuti zvoni this is a new generation 100% right Bosalani. This is a new generation, a new era. Achiri kumashure kwenguva bombshell Geza is wasting people's time. Chiripo chandinoona inini guys, let's not be like Arabs. Honai zviri kuita kusati kunonzi kuSudan because of kukara kuda kutonga. It doesn't matter kuti the president Mnangagwa ari kutonga. What matters is unity. If we bring unity, uyana nepfungwa dzake, Bosalani wauya nepfungwa dzawo, ini ndouya nepfungwa dzenyu, Uhuru wauya nepfungwa dzako, tosanganisa pfungwa dzedu. It's better for us to have a debate yekuti aiwa apa tavakasizwa ngatidai so. Not kuita debate yekuti zvoni every time zvari kutaura Geza kuti vanhu vaende mustreet destroy what we have already. It doesn't make any sense. So the main issue iripo ndeyekuti isusu as citizens, let's not tolerate bombshell Geza zvari kutaura. Bombshell Geza uyu haana dhiri, is there to destroy whatever we have. The main forward ndeyekuti isusu as Zimbabwean citizens, we have to unite. Anachamisa vanoda Zimbabwe sterek. If they love Zimbabwe so much, why they can't just go to ZANU-PF? They unite with us, ZANU-PF. Trend a way forward.
Right. Matsibaba, sorry, can you help me with this answer? I'm saying that according to Comrade Bombshell, people must congregate at Africa Unit Square. And as they congregate at Africa Unit Square, he has mentioned 10 different places where the Ganandas actually stay. And he has said people need to march to those houses. I'm asking you a simple question. Is it possible for people to congregate at Africa Unit Square and walk to Borodale, walk to Grayson Park, walk to Chishawasha Hills, walk to Hillside, walk to, door to door as they move like that without the support of the military? Is that possible?
Izvozvo ndozvatataura pekutanga kuti azviite. It's wrong what he's doing. It's wrong. That is 100%, 1000% wrong. We need to build a country, not to fight against the country. Simple. We need to build the country instead yekuti iye aende kunogara pasi naED vaonesana zvavachaonesana. ED is open for everyone. Haana munhu waakavharira door panze kuti usauye kuZANU-PF uzojoina ZANU-PF utipe
All right.
maideas ako.
All right, Mazibaba, hang
Mm.
on to that. Let us engage others. And ladies and gentlemen, for those who are just joining us, thank you for joining me, Hulu at Pachiso Live, and thank you for joining Rudolph Robo, the Hot Seat Empire. Of course, we are also with Homeboy Bus Driver. And I'm asking a simple question. In terms of the feasibility of what Comrade Geza has stated today, previously, when Comrade Geza made his statement, remember, Hot Seat Empire said we must stick to the facts. Comrade Geza said that the battle now moves to the ZANU-PF conference. The ZANU-PF conference has started, and members of the Politburo, members of the Central Committee are throwing their weight with President E.D. Mnangagwa and businessman Kuda Tagwirei. Now, Comrade Geza today, in his submission, just 2 days before the 17th of October, that he mentioned that there will be a movement, he never mentioned a word about the ZANU-PF conference. Not a word about the ZANU-PF conference. He has now said that there is a change of venue to the Africa Unit Square, Elisha. And Thomas, there's Elisha is supposed to speak before you. All right. So Elisha, he has changed. He said now at Africa Unit Square. But one of the bizarre things that he said is that people now need to walk to 10 houses to Kudakwashita Gure, Wikno Chivayo, Scott Sakpanya, Mtuli George Guamatanga, John Mangundla, Jacob Mafume, Daniel Garwe, and Paul Tungwarara. 10 individuals. They need to walk to their houses and deal with those Ganandis. Then on Saturday, the same people must then walk to State House and sit there at State House until the president has resigned. How visible is that?
Arrest. How do you citizen arrest one conference?
Okay, wait, taxi. So, Elisha, is that possible?
Taxi must calm down. When Taxi is hosting a space, wait. When Taxi is hosting a space,
It's fine. It's fine, taxi. It's fine.
wait,
Okay.
wait. When Taxi is hosting a space, he doesn't allow interjection. He feels that it's disrespectful. So, wait, Taxi, don't interject. Allow people to land. Thank you.
All right. Yes, taxi, please. We wanna hear from the others. Thank you. Elisha, you have heard the question, and the others, please go ahead. Okay, I think he's still muted. Perhaps. Taxi. Taxi, wait. Wait, taxi. All right. Elisha, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Nkoma. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good, my friend. Go ahead, Zimbo.
Yeah, thank you. I think the whole issue around our elder bombshell is that it's also moronic. I was trying to pick what this man is trying to lecture to people, or I don't know. I doesn't understand. I think the man is not in touch with the reality on the ground, and the country is trying to deal with, and the people which he is trying to deal with, and the whole process. I just feel if it is possible that the people of Zimbabwe should just disengage and from these statements from this man. And we still love that country. We still love the people in Zimbabwe, no matter the difference that we may have with ZANU-PF and whoever who is being alleged to have been involved in these myriads of allegations. The most important thing is that is our country. I feel that we should have better ways of addressing these issues in Zimbabwe. From the statements of our elder Geza, I think the people of Zimbabwe should not just listen to him. Simple as that. Let me repeat this. It's also moronic. How do you gather at Harare Square and you want to arrest someone who is in Mutare at the conference, and you want to go and do a citizen arrest to someone who is in Borodale, especially those who are, because it's time for conference. Now, he's telling people to go and gather at Harare Square so that they can go and arrest people in Mutare. So that man is just doing, what that man is just doing is that he's just wasting people's time. And it's very unfortunate to those people who may not use their own, who cannot even fathom that this man achaita kuti vanhu vazhinji vasungwe for nothing. From those who be, you know, who be, bosi, mukoma ulu, izvi zvakutaura izvi guys, tiri kuti ndichishona chedu, hazviko. Vanhu ngava-find another new ways to engage aripo wacho. I think there's another comrade who was saying very soon. He was talking about, say that let's engage. I think the best thing to do with the ZANU-PF or to do with Emerson is to engage him. This system of acrimony and trying to fight, it's more like fighting. It doesn't work. Geza was in ZANU-PF. Why is it that he failed to engage ZANU-PF? He was in ZANU-PF and he was also in Central Committee, which happens to be highest decision board in ZANU-PF. But he decides to be out of ZANU-PF, to go in exile, so that he can give command. So to me, it's not making up. I don't know to other people, but to me, it doesn't making up. The best thing is that people should agree that Mnangagwa is the president. Him being a president, people should find ways to engage him over the matter, like what Chiwenga has done. Chiwenga presented his dossier to his superior. Whether Ziyambi have replied or retaliated in other ways is another story. But that is the way forward. Let's engage them. This issue of going and to congregate around the runs of Geza, I will tell you, is dangerous. Is not even safe for the people of Zimbabwe. I don't know those who are still listening to that to me. I feel pity for those guys.
All right.
Right. So hang on. So Elisha, sorry. So you're speaking here. Auna ere hama in Zimbabwe dzikutambura.
Hama dzinotambura dziriko. But my sister,
so for example, have you told them about the 17th? And then if not, what's your plan? Like, do you think that Geza is a loose screw or not? And if so, what's happening? Thank you.
Yeah, as long we are having issues in Zimbabwe, we have got. I think the issue of Zimbabwe does not need anyone to lecture. Each and everyone, but I'm saying,
I mean directly right now, like on Friday, today's Wednesday, Friday, okay? You have relatives in Zimbabwe right now, okay?
I cannot communicate such information to my family. Why should I risk my family for that? Why should I? Can't you see that this man is trying to put the whole country on fire? Why should we have to communicate such a dangerous statement? It's not even safe to people in Zimbabwe. It's not even safe.
All right, Elisha. For the sake of our audience, let's hear from the others. We also have, and thank you for that question, Hardship Empire. We also have Thomas, who has been eager to speak. Thomas, what is his surname there? Thomas Nico or Chauke. My homeboy. Chauke, Minjan. Thomas, are you there? You were talking with
Natwala?
Yeah, Minjan Ba.
Yeah. Yeah, nizumbile tatani. Sifamba njani kwala?
Sifamba kahle.
Good. No man, I think the problem with people is just to misunderstand one thing. There's this book called The Art of War. It's one book that normally used in the army, internationally, globally. I think Geza, he been to the Central Committee. He been to ZANU-PF for a very long time. I understand that. But for now on, I think it's some tricks that he's just playing. He knows those guys are now currently in a conference in Mutare. But one thing that I know for sure is he might be have something very, very secret that he knows that it might perhaps happen before maybe 24 hours or maybe as some days comes. For the gentleman who just, previous spoke now, I think some people they're beneficiaries of this system, so don't have to put more attention to those kind of people. Enough is enough. People have suffered, and then we have a lot of people that uh, periled. Crossing the river to the neighboring countries. We do have a home, but we don't have any faith with our leadership. So what is the matter right now? A lot of people, they think maybe we can engage. How could you just, engage a system that that is very dangerous? Right now, at their own right now, they're just plotting each other. So do you have any idea where to start to speak with those kind of people and engage them? Nothing. Because they don't even have to even to care about what, you feel. We were probably all of us, here, gathered on this platform, looking for the, ideas to have, at least a better future for our country, so and our children. But for them right now, as we speak, they're right. They're comfortable with everything what they have. Gentlemen, sorry, am I still?
Yes, Thomas, we can hear you. Thomas, and
Ye-
can you hear
Yeah.
us?
Yes, I can
Right.
hear you.
Listen,
So
Thomas, now.
that's a problem.
Listen,
And then,
listen,
yeah,
Thomas. So we have one of our
yes,
own who is married to the general, Mini Baloy.
absolutely.
If, say, for example, you could put yourself in her shoes right now, and people lampooning the vice president and, actually mentioning his name in derogatory.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.